Hi, and welcome, CEWIL community. Thanks for joining us today for episode 4 of Meet Your CEWIL members. For those who are tuning in for the first time today, my name is Jillian Nero, and I have with me Julia, who has joined me for the rapid fire question period. So happy to have you here today, Julia. Are you ready for this?
Yes, bring it on, Jillian.
All right, let's get into it. So what is your full name?
My full name is Julia Zhu, although Julia is my English name. So my official first name is actually Lin, L-I-N spelled.
Wonderful. What is your role in institution?
So I am the Associate Director for Co-op Education in Co-op Career and Experiential Education at Brock University.
So for those who don't know much about myself, Julia and I are actually colleagues. So I was very, very excited to hear that Julia was able to join us for the rapid fire question period today. So it's a little bit of a cheat because I think I know a little bit more about Julia than most.
Thank you for asking.
Yeah, so happy to have you here. How many years have you been involved with CEWIL, and in which ways?
So it has more so since the last 5 to 6 years that I'm become more involved with CEWIL. And then right now I'm on the SWOP book committee. So I'm one of the university reps for the Aspire program, who is or was a SWOP partner. So that's kind of my involvement in terms of service the membership. But then I have been attending the CEWIL conferences in the last few years.
Wonderful. If you had to eat only one food for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Yeah, I was thinking the food of the definition of food, or it's one kind of ingredients or a recipe, a dish. But then I was like, well, just my instinct tells me is probably chicken noodle soup.
Oh, wow. I
So
wasn't
anything
expecting
soup
that.
based will be my go-to. Yeah.
Okay. I'm kind of a sweet kind of girl, but I'm always interested to know if you're a sweet or savory kind of person. What is the favorite will project you've ever worked on?
That has to be one of the recent projects we completed last year fall, where we think outside the box, tapped into some government funding, be able to hire co-op students who work like consultants on repository projects to support our local employers, community members, especially small, medium-sized enterprises, to help them pivot their businesses. So that was very rewarding to really see how our co-op students can contribute to the local employers.
A fantastic project. I know a little bit about it, and was able actually to work, as you remember, with some of the students on some of the consulting projects. So it was fantastic.
Yes, you are a great asset for this project. Help our students get ready and then to work on all those exciting projects for the community members. Yeah.
Well, thank you. What it was or it has been your favorite CEWIL moment to date?
I would say my favorite CEWIL moment, I think every time when I attended the CEWIL conference, it's always been very energizing. I think to hear members, all the great practices out there and members to share with each other. What really made me, I would say the memorable moment was when we were in Ottawa a few years ago, where I think, especially with our government relations committee, made a stride with the federal government. And there's a lot of excitement talking about not only just co-op, but beyond co-op or work integrated learning, what institutions can do, what our government support can support institutions and students to really expand will. That was very exciting. And just to see, more diverse offering to our students and also employer and the community partners.
Yeah, I think the CEWIL Canada and its reach has expanded so much in the last few years. I've only been in the institution for about 3 years. So even to see the changes that's happened in the last few years has been incredible, which is great. Last question for you. So what is the best piece of advice you've ever received?
Best piece of advice, I would say, it's kind of a twofolded. Where my culture came from is very humble and modest. So in my early career, when my supervisor or people come to praise me, I always say, no, I'm not good enough. Like this is, I don't worth of the praise. So I remember one of my mentors that time told me, you just accept, you should just accept it. And then it's a good recognition for you. And I think to expand on that too, as I'm starting my leadership position, is also recognizing the importance to actually give recognition to people who do their work well. It's very common to say, well, I just did what I'm supposed to do. There's really nothing to brag about. But I think the recognition is a very important piece in terms of leadership, and as well as I think just in terms of myself. Yeah, like when I do good work, why should deserve some recognition, and yeah, accept that too, and feel
Yeah.
comfortable of accepting. Yeah.
Yeah, it is a challenge I think a lot of people struggle with is accepting the praise when they did a good job. But I think also on the other hand, it does help those people who are putting themselves out there and giving the praise when someone accepts it. So it makes them kind of feel good as well. So I think that's a great piece of advice. And that's it for us. So quick and easy. Thank you again, Julia, for taking part in Meet Your CEWIL members today. As a reminder to all of our wonderful viewers, if you are a CEWIL member and would like to participate, please let us know. And for others who may be interested in learning more about CEWIL Canada and how to become a member yourself, please remember to visit our website, cewilcanada.ca. Until next time, thank you again, Julia, and everyone have a wonderful week.
Well, thank you for having me, Jillian.
Take care.